everyone, it's Megan from Mother Hen's Homestead. I am jumping on to talk a little bit about goldenrod, which is finally starting to bloom here in the garden. So goldenrod kind of gets a bad reputation from so many people. I know I've gotten it several times over my course as an herbalist, as there's a lot of misinformation spread about goldenrod being the cause of seasonal allergies, which it is not actually. It's a very common misconception that I get an awful lot from so many people. So goldenrod right here oftentimes grows right next to ragweed. If I look around, I'll probably see some. Of course, there's none right here, but it is growing all around everywhere else, but where I'm standing, of course. But ragweed is actually the main culprit for a lot of folks for their seasonal allergies this time of the year, once goldenrod's in bloom, because ragweed is actually, their pollen is pollinated by wind. It's wind dispersed, where goldenrod is not. Goldenrod relies on pollinators such as bees and other insects to spread its pollen. So it's not wind pollinized. Therefore, you would literally have to put your face into goldenrod to have that allergic reaction. I'm not saying that people can't be allergic to goldenrod. However, it is typically not considered the cause of seasonal allergies like so many people seem to think it is. Actually, goldenrod is a lovely seasonal allergy remedy. You can use it to help dry out those sinuses. It's very astringent, so it helps to tighten and tone the nasal pathways to help dry out excess mucus from allergies. I love to use this for that purpose. I have it in my allergy tincture blend, my allergy ease tincture. So it's also a really great herb to utilize for eye health. So anything you could think of eye health, it's a great eye wash for, say, like conjunctivitis or things like that. Or even like if you have a sty or something, or teary eyes, it can be very helpful at like helping to dry it out and supporting your eye health and function. Obviously, to do that, you would want to make a tea with it, strain it very well, and then let it cool, obviously, before applying it to your eyes. Now, you can use a compress, which is just basically putting some cloth in that tea to put over your eyes for conjunctivitis. That's a great thing to help calm the burn and itch of conjunctivitis, right? But anyways, goldenrod has so many other uses. I probably won't cover every single one of them in this short little video. But I also love to use goldenrod in so many different ways, right? It's so beautiful. I love to harvest it and dry it to use in wreaths and everlasting arrangements. I love to add it to my flower arrangements. But it's also really great for cold and flu season. Like I said, it helps to really dry out those nasal passages and things like that. So it's really great at helping to support that toning of the respiratory tract as well. The same abilities it can have on your urinary system. So it can be really useful and helpful for supporting urinary tract infections, or say like kidney stones, things to do with the urinary system, right? It helps to dry things out. I know a lot of folks that maybe hold liquid in their kidneys, and then they're prone to getting infections or things like that. It can be very useful at drying that out so that that doesn't happen, right? But yeah, and there's so many other uses. I can't get into them all. I like to try to keep these little short. But another use is as a botanical dye. It makes a lovely yellow dye as well. So many things. But what is really sticks out for goldenrod is that astringent quality. So it can be very nice and toning and tonify and help to support so many systems in that way, particularly the respiratory system, right? And the gastro, and well, I guess it's the urinary tract and gastrointestinal tract as well. But anyways, just a tiny little bit about goldenrod. It's a lovely, beautiful herb. It's growing wild in so many fields. This time of the year, it starts to really make the fields look beautiful. So I'm sure you've got it growing somewhere around your home. So get out there and harvest yourself some goldenrod. It's great to dry when it's just starting to flower like this. You kind of want to avoid it if it's in full flower. So if all of these were in bloom and you were to harvest it and dry it, it's just going to turn into a big fluff ball and turn right into seeds. So you want to catch it just as it's starting to flower, before it starts to get all of the blooms. That way you can dry it and it won't turn right into fluff. I just like to harvest it upside down in little bunches and hang it to dry inside in a cool, dark place, obviously with lots of air circulation so no mold happens. But yeah, it's an awesome, an amazing herb. I hope you try it.